Hey, my name is Daniel. Let's go talk the Chiefs.
Welcome back to RedZone Kingdom. Daniel here. And nobody wants to have this conversation. Nobody. I've been sitting on this for weeks watching takes fly everywhere about Taylor Swift, about Travis, about this whole Showgirl album era. And I keep seeing the same thing. People either completely dismiss it or they act like Kelce is some kind of celebrity prop now. And I'm done sitting quiet on it. We are going to talk about this right now. Okay, so if you've been living under a rock, first of all, welcome to the kingdom, glad you found us. Taylor Swift dropped The Life of a Showgirl back in October 2025, and the thing immediately split people in half. Half her band phase loved it, called it a bold evolution, theatrical, cinematic, all that. The other half felt like she went too far from who she used to be. And right in the middle of all that noise was Travis Kelce. His name was everywhere in that album cycle, because Taylor stopped doing the cryptic Easter egg thing. She just started talking about him openly, directly, playing him the album before it dropped, talking about his reaction in interviews, letting their relationship actually show up in the music. I mean, I gotta be honest, when I first heard that, I texted my boy Marcus and I said, bro, she just put Travis in the era. And Marcus goes, I kid you not, she's made him a character. And I mean, he's not wrong. But here's where I think people are getting it twisted. Okay, Travis Kelce did not become a pop star. He did not lose himself in the spotlight. Look it, I hear this take all the time. The Swift circus is going to be a distraction. The cameras in the stands mess with his focus. He's not the same player. And every single time I hear it, I go back to the tape. And you know what the tape says? The tape says Travis Kelce is still one of the best tight ends in this league. His production held. His chemistry with Mahomes still there, still elite. The Chiefs extended his contract. You think this organization, the most calculated front office in football, hands out money to distracted players? Come on, Andy Reid doesn't hand out money to distracted players. Brett Veach doesn't restructure deals for camera time. They do it for performance, period. And can I just say, the fact that Taylor Swift sitting in the stands brought new eyeballs to Chiefs games, I'm supposed to be mad about that? I'm supposed to be mad that people who never watched football in their life are now tuning in on Sunday because they want to see Travis and Taylor on the sideline? You're out here complaining about bigger audiences for Chiefs games? You know what we call that in the kingdom? We call that winning. Some of y'all would complain if the Chiefs won by 40 points because it wasn't a clean number. I can't with it. Now, okay, I'm going to take a breath here because I want to be fair. I get it. I understand the concern. Some fans, real Chiefs fans, not trolls, genuinely worry that the media circus shifts the culture inside the building, that it changes how Travis moves through a season. And look, I'm not going to stand here and pretend that coordinating an NFL schedule around a global pop tour is simple. It's not. Taylor's team and Travis's team are literally playing calendar Tetris all season long, figuring out what appearances are okay, what stays private, what can exist in the public without it blowing up into a 3-day news cycle. That's real. I'm not dismissing that.
But here's what I keep coming back to. Travis Kelce has been in this league for over a decade. He's been to multiple Super Bowls. He's the guy in the fourth quarter when Mahomes needs somebody to trust. You think he doesn't know how to keep his head straight? You think he got to this level by being easily distracted? My guy was built for pressure. That's not a coincidence. That's who he is. You know what, actually, real talk, I was at a watch party last season, right? And somebody's cousin, never met this person in my life, walks in wearing a Travis Kelce jersey, and I'm like, okay, she's a fan. And then she goes, oh, I only started watching because of Taylor. And at first, I'm like, but then she's screaming on the next third down conversion, losing her mind, and I'm thinking, that's it. That's the thing. That's a Chiefs fan now. She didn't come in through football. She came in through pop culture, and now she's in it. She's texting her friends about the game. She's learning who Steve Spagnuolo is. That's what this crossover actually does, and I don't think people give it enough credit. Then you've got this whole Showgirl trademark lawsuit situation. Marin Flagg taking Taylor to federal court over the title, saying it creates confusion with her cabaret brand. And somehow this lawsuit keeps dragging Travis's name into it, even though my man literally had nothing to do with it. He's not named in the suit, he didn't title the album, he just exists in the relationship, and yet his name is attached to every headline about it. That's the price you pay when you're one of the NFL's most visible players dating one of the most famous people on the planet. The spotlight doesn't have a privacy setting. You're either in it or you're not.
And honestly, that's what I think the real story is here. Not the album, not the lawsuit, not even the wedding planning. Though yes, they are apparently working on that, which, for the record, I am happy for them. Travis Kelce is going to be a married man. The kingdom is thriving. The real story is that Travis made a choice. He could have kept this whole relationship at arm's length. He could have done the thing athletes do where they keep their personal life completely sealed. He didn't. He chose to be present. He chose to show up. And Taylor chose the same. She stopped hiding behind metaphors and started just being honest about who she's with and what that means to her music. That kind of transparency, that's actually kind of rare from either side. But here's my bold prediction, and you can screenshot this, you can put it in the comments, you can come back to this video in 12 months. Travis Kelce's gonna have a season that shuts everyone up. The haters, the doubters, the people who've been writing his football obituary since the Swift thing started. I'm calling it right now. He comes back healthy, motivated, and he and Mahomes cook like they always cook, because that's what this organization does. They don't let the noise become the story. The game becomes the story. It always does with Andy Reid. It always does with Mahomes. And it always does with number 87. So, I want to know, and I genuinely need to hear from the kingdom on this. Is the Swift-Kelce spotlight a distraction for this team? Or is it just modern NFL life and we all need to get over ourselves? Because I have an opinion. You clearly know what it is, but I want to hear yours. Drop it in the comments right now. Not a like, not a subscribe. Talk to me. Tell me where you stand. Is this a problem, or is this just Tuesday in the NFL in 2026? This is RedZone Kingdom. I'm Daniel, and as always, no matter what they throw at us, no matter how loud the noise gets off the field, we're built different. Kingdom out.